Good afternoon, Pats fans, and welcome inside the Brandt Center as we tee up tonight's action between the Regina Pats and the Moose Jaw Warriors in the Trans-Canada Highway Clash. My name is Dante DiCaria. He's Drew Posey. The Pats are coming off a 4-3 loss to the Prince Albert Raiders last night, in which they had a valiant late comeback. They're also coming off a 4-2 loss to the Moose Jaw Warriors on Wednesday night, despite pretty much dominating that game against Moose Jaw. Drew, how would you kind of describe the last two games for the Pats?
Well, I think last night the Pats battled back well in that third period with 2 unanswered goals. Unfortunately, they just ran out of time. It was one of those games where you didn't see a ton of 5-on-5 hockey and a lot of abbreviated power plays for the Pats. Wednesday night was great for the Regina Pats against the Moose Jaw Warriors. That was a really dominant first period that they had. Unfortunately, some bounces just didn't go their way in the third period. There was an empty netter on them, but I thought they were a competitive club and they kept right up with that Moose Jaw Warriors team. And if they play like they did in the first period on Wednesday, they have a good shot tonight.
And it was 17-5, the shots on goal in favor of the Pats on Wednesday night. And last night, they were actually trailing 4-1 at one point in the game. You mentioned the unanswered goals by the Pats. Hey, they fought all the way to the end. Now, let's talk a little bit about Moose Jaw, because the last time we did a preview, Drew, they were 0-2. Now they're 2-2. They beat the Pats 4-2 on Wednesday, as we just talked about, but they're coming off a 5-2 win over Brandon last night. Jagger Firkus, 4 points. Braden Yager back in the lineup with 3 points as well.
Yeah, you can kind of see the final pieces of that hockey club coming together. Jagger Firkus made his season debut on Wednesday. Braden Yager's back now, and we know the expectations are really high for the Moose Jaw Warriors this year. They're still missing 1 or 2 key guys, and then they're really going to be a hockey club to watch out for this year. So they're an exciting team this year for sure. You can't lie about that.
And Drew, maybe we should talk about one spotlight player coming in who a lot of fans have, heard a lot about recently, and that's Tanner Howe, with 7 points over the first 4 games of the season, 3-game goal streak coming in, and a 4-game point streak coming into tonight's action. No surprise from Tanner.
No, absolutely not. Tanner Howe's always been a top player on the Regina Pats, but I think this year it's safe to say he's a top player in the league. You could say that last year as well, and this is what you'd expect from Tanner Howe this year. He's wearing the C now. He's an older guy. It's his draft year. He's going to be really a big force to be reckoned with all season long, for sure.
Couple of things to point out heading into tonight's action against the Warriors, as the Pats will be sporting helmet decals in support of National Truth and Reconciliation Day. The team will also be hosting an autograph alley after the game. Doors open at 6, puck drops at 7 o'clock. Tickets available at reginapats.com. We'll talk to you tonight.